Hey everyone, today's story is intense and we're diving right into it. Recently, Edev has been the epicenter of a major conflict. Rioters in the city have been causing chaos for weeks, but now the army has stepped in and expelled them. This move has left the city in a state of uneasy calm, but the situation is far from over. So, let's break it down. The rioters were originally pushed out of Edev by a massive military operation. The army's presence was strongly felt as they moved through the streets, clearing out resistance and restoring a semblance of order. People who had been trapped in their homes for days finally got to see some relief. But what happens next is what's really capturing global attention. The army didn't just stop at Edev's borders. They are pushing into the rioters' homeland, a move that's both strategic and controversial. These areas have long been considered strongholds for the rioters, and the army's advance is being seen as an attempt to root out the problem at its source. It's a high-stakes game with huge implications for both sides. Now let's talk about the impact on the ground. The people of Edev are cautiously optimistic. Many are relieved to see the back of the rioters who've made daily life a struggle. Shops are reopening, schools are back in session, and there's a collective sigh of relief. But there's also a lot of fear and uncertainty. The army's presence is a double-edged sword. While they bring security, they also bring the potential for escalation. On the flip side, the rioters' homeland is facing its own crisis. Reports are coming in of clashes between the army and local groups. The situation is fluid, with both sides accusing each other of brutality and excess. Civilians in these areas are caught in the crossfire, leading to a humanitarian issue that's growing by the day. International reaction has been mixed. Some countries are backing the army's move, seeing it as a necessary step to ensure long-term stability. Others are calling for restraint and dialogue, worried that this could spiral into a larger conflict. Human rights organizations are particularly vocal, urging both sides to protect civilians and respect international law. So where does this leave us? The situation in Edev and the surrounding areas is a powder keg. The army's actions have given the city a breather, but the underlying issues remain unresolved. The push into the rioters' homeland is a bold move, but it's fraught with risks. It's clear that the coming days will be crucial in determining the future of this region. Stay tuned for more updates as the story develops.